Okay, never mind. We're not waiting for Trey to get back. Go ahead and just start. No, you're good. Go ahead and start. You guys... Alright, so here we go. Narwhal versus Steffen in winners quarterfinals. Steffen immediately carrying out... Narwhal getting buried here. And dominating immediately. Narwhal dominating immediately. I mean, sorry, Steffen dominating Narwhal immediately. And really taking this, taking the momentum away from Narwhal. Trying for the jab block there, but Narwhal teched. Avoiding getting the spike. And let's see, Steffen just patiently awaiting for a bad option, and there it was. Taking the F smash. And not taking the stock though, with only 25% on Steffen now.
Steffen inspires me to push nose air out very slightly all the time. With all the little movements and all the little things that you realize, like, he's at 25% right now.
Yep, exactly.
Just okay.
Dash attack taking that stock. Narwhal managing to get another about 46 or another about 25% on top of that that he already had, bringing it up to 46. Punishing a really bad option that Steffen had. Recovering. Steffen has a habit of recovering onto stage. I think most people are expecting the ledge option, and sometimes Steffen could get a cheeky smash off on that, or sometimes just a cheeky tilt, but not paying off in his favor because he took an unnecessary hit. But he is learning from it, and practically a stock ahead.
Yep.
Narwhal not doing a great job of reading Steffen's recovery options. Pikachu's love to quick attack right onto you. And when Steffen is in that very specific position, jab block and expected the roll behind? I wasn't actually sure what Steffen was going for there. I think he wasn't trying to get... Maybe he was trying to get that roll read. Either way, misspaced and mistimed that F smash just a little bit. Coming down with the counter. I think that's only going to work a few times versus Steffen. But it worked then, and I guess that's the important part. Now using that counter, though, is what I was about to say. Using that counter to prevent Steffen from quick attacking right onto him, I think, is the best play for that counter.
Yeah, for sure. The other thing to keep in mind is that Narwhal, though he has a lot less experience than Steffen and SDI, is playing, in terms of just character versus character, nearly an equal character here, I would say, in terms of speed and mobility. Marth has lots of crazy range that he just needs to space like that with his retreating fairs and keep Pikachu off of him. Counters is a way to do that, and those retreating fairs is another way to do that.
Yeah, and I think that spacing is Narwhal's biggest thing. Going Marth instead of the Lucina is just very important to keep that spacing. You can't just rush down. You have to rush down very strategically. And the tipper can definitely pay off, as you saw in that instance. But it needs to be spaced properly, because otherwise you may as well go Lucina if you're consistently not getting tipper.
I agree.
And while tipper can be super worth it, it's still very problematic, and you never want to try to cross up a Pikachu standing right there. With that pillar of lightning just coming straight down on you.
Nothing you can do about it either. Once it's started up, just back away.
Yep. Absolutely.
Better to live to fight another day than die now.
Steffen waiting to react to which way the Marth was going to roll. Getting the grab on there, but not getting any pummels. I think he just wanted to try to get him off stage. But getting Pikachu off stage is not really the goal. The goal is to get Pikachu killed, and Pikachu is amazing off stage. Steffen just rolls back on the stage and takes that game.
Yep.
We're seeing game 2 now on Smashville.
And it's not Swordy v Swordy.
It's not Swordy v Swordy because Narwhal has actually switched to Ness, so we're seeing the other Earthbound boy, the other Mother boy, coming on out versus Chrom. I suppose that Narwhal's not confident in his Marth. I can see it going either way. Marth versus another Swordy is good because Marth gets to take advantage of that tipper, because you want to space away from Swordies. But I think that Narwhal may also recognize that he is maybe has a little bit of spacing to work on there. That's an issue. That's
another good spacing character.
Yeah, it's an issue that he's expressed in the past of not being super confident in his ability to space the tipper. And he's getting pulled off stage without a jump twice, but hits ledge that time. So he does not have to worry about about losing his jump again off stage. Caught in the up B. Steffen ready for the back air, it looks like. There it goes. Yep. Narwhal stock behind, only at 41% on Steffen, which is not too big of a surprise considering how big of a nemesis Steffen is.
To the entire community.
To the entire tournament. But he SDs there. You hate to see that happen. I'm wondering if he was expecting Narwhal to come out with a fair, and was trying to style on him a little bit, because Narwhal is fairly rushed down. Air dodging onto ledge.
I think it's pretty obvious Steffen is not taking this match too seriously. He's just warming his fingers up a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that's fair to say as well.
Now, it's also worth noting, however, that in situations like that, mistakes get made. Steffen, early on, I would say Steffen underwent a face turn in SDI 2, but he was a real villain in SDI 1, as even all the way through Grand Finals, repeatedly teabagging and taunting on any.
This is
something
true.
we kind of forget about. We're seeing a little bit of that attitude again here, I feel like. Not nearly as bad, but definitely it's there.
And that's definitely true. I'd agree with that. And I think we could see the moment he face turned in SDI 2, because he actually went tough game 1 versus me in SDI 2, which is what lost him the set. Mm-hmm. And that was one of the few sets he hasn't, a few sets he has lost in all of SDI. So I think it's clear to see. But now they're even. So I'm wondering if he might be regretting this Chrom pick. Might be regretting taking this time to maybe try to style on his opponent.
I really feel for Ness players, because that combo, while it looks so amazing, and it's a good setup and everything, that was 28%. I mean, and you compare that to the heavy hittingness of Chrom. I mean, he's hit him 4 times, and we're looking at 50.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Part of my inspiration for playing Ganon so much, I want to be able to, take that one hit, and I feel like that's what Chrom. I feel like that's where Chrom excels here.
It's
in fact, very similar matchup: Chrom, Ness, and Ganon, Lucas.
Yeah, it's absolutely beneficial to have somebody who can take a crazy just with crazy damage output. So
this might be it though. Look at where Steffen is sitting.
Yep. One more back throw from Narwhal, and that is death. Questionable neutral B there from Narwhal, but it didn't put him in a bad position. Maybe just regaining stage control, and that's stock.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. Narwhal taking game 2. So now it is even down to game 3. I wonder if we're going to see the Steffen pick again. I mean, the Pika pick from Steffen once again. So, and that is to clarify that if we see Narwhal take this, that is an upset.
I agree.
That is absolutely an upset, and this might be the bounty. I mean, it's not knocking Steffen out of the tournament, and we've seen Steffen do a loser's run before, but this might be the bounty. I'm saying that Steffen, in my opinion, Steffen's gonna want to clutch this out. He's gonna want to make sure that it's a surefire win. So he's gonna go with who he's most comfortable with, and I think we're gonna see Pika. We also see Steffen picking Kalos as his stage, and anyone who is an SDI veteran knows that Steffen on Kalos with Pika is a monster with the Libre suit, and here it is. Yep. So Steffen knows this stage better than I've ever seen anyone know any stage. Narwhal's got to focus on his spacing here, and I think that's his main thing to win. He doesn't have platforms to play off of in center stage, so he's just got to focus on retreating fairs, getting that spacing, and playing the game that Marth wants to play, not the game that Pika wants to play. Playing Pikachu's game is way too easy. when you're battling a Pika, because there are so many ways to fall into Pikachu's game.
However, right now, Narwhal's doing a good job not falling into it. The problem is that Steffan's having is that for as long as Narwhal manages to retreat away, he can't do things like this.
Exactly.
He managed to sneak in.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's exactly what I was talking about, playing Pikachu's game. You don't even really have to mess up to play Pikachu's game. That's how good of a character Pika is. You just have to do the 9 options out of 10 that Pikachu wants you to do. So sometimes even doing the right thing is falling into what Pikachu wants. Just such a well-rounded character. Approaching T-Jolt is really good at preventing any other potential approaches. You got to play around T-Jolt. You got to play around Quick Attack. Great out-of-shield options. In fact, every aerial is very solid. Falling straight into that up B. Once again, off stage, you cannot go high, or if you do, you have to delay your recovery against Pika. So many great options here, and Narwhal's got a lot of catching up to do. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but boy, he has to space it so properly that air dodge is the end of that stock. Pika getting a wall jump.
The wall jump.
And recovering from that.
This is an amazing stage for Pikachu because of that wall jump.
It is a great stage for Pikachu, and it's a great stage for Steffen. Tipper F-tilt gonna take that stock. Narwhal's got a whole stock to take, but a slip up from Steffen or a great read from Narwhal will be that stock. If he can get the tipper. Narwhal still getting mixed up by Pikachu or Steffen's recovery onto stage instead of onto ledge. Hitting him that time with the Sour Spot F smash. And you know what? The funny thing is Tipper is so good. Oh no! And
wow!
Oh wow! Steffen just letting him know. Steffen just sending a message, taking that 2-1. Taking that 2-1. Yeah, that was just a taste of what Steffen can do, ladies and gents.